Hello and welcome to Your California Life. I'm your host, Desiree Shepard. As the Oscars approach, we've got two local film buffs to give us their predictions with a few local tie-ins to Sacramento as well. Let's welcome Kier Styles, and Jason Alley of the Sactown Movie Buffs Film Fest. Hello, guys.
Hello, thanks for having us.
Yeah, happy to have you on. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been about a year, so it's always
we have to
catch up.
There we go. And catching up over a very big night that's happening, the Oscars. I have to ask, have you seen a majority of the films?
Yeah, I've seen almost all of the films. The only one that I haven't seen is Zone of Interest, and I hope to clear that up this week.
Yeah, I've seen all the Best Picture nominees and director and most of the actor nominees.
Okay, so
actor, actress.
You guys did your homework.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to be well informed.
Yes. So. Okay, so to go through some of it, I mean, as film buffs, which Oscar-nominated movie left the most lasting impression on you? Start off with you, Kier.
For me, I really love Killers of the Flower Moon. I thought it was a great story. It's really long. It's like 3.5 hours long, but it's a Martin Scorsese film, and I'm a huge Martin Scorsese fan. So that was #1 for me.
What was it about that film?
You know, it really showed a story that I hadn't been aware of before. It really chronicled the Native American history and kind of the things that happened to them back in the day and how they were basically robbed of like money and things of this nature. So I just thought it was an eye-opening experience for me and things that I wasn't aware of before.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't seen that one yet, so I'll have to check that out. What about you?
My favorite of the nominees, I liked most of them, but my favorite was The Holdovers.
How come?
A lot of reasons. The acting was fantastic. The screenplay was excellent, and one of my favorite things was how well it evoked the time period. Because some movies do better jobs than others of really making you feel like it's of that time period, and it really did feel like the 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, everything about it.
They nodded into it. They leaned into it strongly.
Big time. Yeah.
All right, so who do you think will take Best Picture this year?
If I had to guess, I'd probably say Oppenheimer. It's the one that's got all the buzz, got the stars. Everybody pretty much loved it, and it was a major blockbuster hit. So that would probably be my guess.
Yeah.
So
You think it's going to take it? What about you?
Yeah, same for me. Like I would vote for The Holdovers, but I liked Oppenheimer a lot, but I think that's going to take it for sure.
Okay.
I think it's that movie's year.
I think a lot of people, I mean, that was such a big blockbuster, like you mentioned, so it could maybe do it.
Yeah.
And who, in your opinion, is taking Best Actor this year? Because they've got quite the lineup. There's Bradley Cooper and Maestro, Cillian Murphy and Oppenheimer, like you mentioned, and Jeffrey Wright in American Fiction. What are you guys thinking?
if I had to guess, again, I think it's gonna be Cillian Murphy. I think it's just Oppenheimer's year, in my personal opinion. I think that's not who I'm personally going for. I really like Jeffrey Wright and some of the other nominees, but I think that Cillian Murphy's gonna take it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, once again, I would personally vote for Paul Giamatti or Jeffrey Wright.
Yes.
But I think Oppenheimer is going to kind of steamroll over everything, so I think it'll be Cillian Murphy.
All right.
Yeah. Well, he's great. He's great. I'm not.
Oh,
not
yeah,
against it.
absolutely. I wouldn't be mad if you won, but he wouldn't be my first pick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. It's your picks. We're asking you your picks, so that's good to know. And okay, we talked about Best Actor. What about Best Actress?
For me, even though Killers of the Flower Moon was my favorite moon, and I know Lily Gladstone's up for it, I'm actually personally leaning towards Emma Stone in Poor Things. I just thought she put on an amazing performance. It's super funny. Very eye-opening experience if you've seen that film. It's not for everybody, but I personally love that film.
And there's like a dance scene thing that kind of happens in there, right?
There's a lot of things that happen.
Very true. Very true.
But yes.
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree with Kier. Like, it's one of those years where it seems to be only down between two, really. Nobody's talking about the other three. It's either Lily Gladstone or Emma Stone, and they're both winning a lot of the other awards. So it's going to be kind of a dead heat. But I would be fine with either. But personally, like Kier, I would vote for Emma Stone, even though Lily Gladstone would be great too, and it would be a very meaningful win.
Yeah. Well, we got to talk about some Sactown love. We got to talk about Barbie.
Yeah.
Did you both see Barbie?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I love it.
I love Barbie. I got it on 4K.
There we go. It's like, I have a Barbie. Do you feel like, I mean, a lot of the conversation that came up was, do you feel like Greta Gerwig got snubbed for not being in the Best Director category? What do you think?
You know, personally, I don't, and I hate the word snub personally, just because you know it's all opinion based in the first, you know, so you can't really say something snubbed, and they've got nominated for so many awards, and it's, you know, and she's probably going to win awards anyways, you know, and so I don't think that she necessarily got snubbed. And when I look at the field of the people that were nominated, I can't really say that her work was better than any of the ones that got nominated. I can't really see a whole lot of other films that I said, oh, well, this director, you know, deserved it more, or she deserved it more than the other director, just in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, same thing. Like, I love Greta Gerwig, I love Lady Bird, and all of her other movies, including Barbie. But, you know, not everybody can get a nomination, and it's a tough category. So, and it got nominated for a lot of things. So I don't think Barbie got snubbed, and I think, you know, her time will come, you know.
There we go.
For sure.
There we go. And before we go, we are obviously talking about the Oscars, but you two have a big film festival coming up that's happening here in Sacramento. Tell us about it, when and where.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be Sactown Movie Buff Film Festival, and it's going to be in April. So it's a 2-day event where it'll be April 6th and April 7th at the IMAX, and we've got a whole host of films, some short films like You're on Your Own, Kid, which is a horror film. We have feature films. We have a whole host of variety of films, and then we also have a mixer on April 5th, which is going to be a Big Sexy Brewery as well. So it's going to be just a fun, amazing weekend of films. So if you're into films and you're into filmmaking, it's a great time to come out for Sacramento. And a lot of the films are from Sacramento artists as well.
Okay, very cool. All the more reason to come out. Guys, thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you so much.
Let's
Thanks for
do
having
it again,
us.
of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'd love to come
anytime.
back.
All right, cool. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for more information. You can find out more by going to SactownMovieBuffs.com.